I get nostalgia is the wave and the name of the game. Everybody loves the past, what they grew up in. Not gonna lie though, bro. When it comes to sports, bro, it's not true. I've seen this clip of essentially getting they like look at it like getting up, and I get it. You know, history has rooted person against person violence, and everybody loves like human violence, like seeing fights, all that shit. But at the end of the day, bro, we cannot act like this is an era of football that should be cherished, and this is peak tier in basketball when it was clotheslining each other in the sky. Like, come on, bro. Some of this is exciting, 100%. It's like, him up. But the idea of, like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like it's like near barbaric. Near barbaric at some points in terms of, like, oh, yeah, I'm so happy that these near died on the field. I'm so happy that these players back in the day think that they were literally killing each other on the basketball court. So it's like, I know a lot of people ain't gonna fuck with that. Again, you know how nostalgia is with niggas, but nah, I ain't gonna cap. And my favorite player of all time, to give you even further context, show that's not a bias towards the future, my favorite player is Troy Polamalu. I love that guy. I'm not gonna say I miss that era of fucking football. That's crazy.
What's the reason that you don't miss that era of football though?
It's because, like, when you grow up and you realize, yo, shit is not a game. Madden is not like the real life. These niggas are not just assets. These are human beings. The idea that a nigga like AB, for example, Damo genuinely has a thought that, hey, yo, that nigga got hit and was never the same. Is that not insane to be like, yeah, I miss more hits like that? Like, damn, you want these motherfuckers to die. The idea that, and I will forever say one of the most underrated talents of all time is Luke Kuechly, retired at 28 years old. Because he was and mind you, he was one of the hardest motherfuckers ever. Hardest motherfuckers ever. But he was like, yeah, it's not safe out here. Can't do this shit. It's crazy. The idea that the position that is made for the most violence gets hold the most, running back. The position that's literally either you score or you get hit. That's the position that is arguably most cherished, while simultaneously is like, pack that nigga when he's 28, 29. That's fucked up. So you really think about the shit, bro. It's like, wow. Niggas about it then on the same end say they missed the sport where niggas was getting they shit hit even harder, pause. Like, nah, I don't really rock with that. The only thing I give you is the quarterback rules sometimes get OD, but that's the only thing I give you.
But you, I mean, at the end of the day, that stuff still happens in football. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They want it to be even higher. They're missing the old era when there were no QB rules, and even though some of these QB rules are fucking whack, when there were no QB rules, when niggas were allowed to helmet, when PI was rarely fucking called, not saying it was never called, but rarely fucking called. It like to boo me, and I know I'm gonna get booed, but to boo the idea that a motherfucker's like, no, don't go, what the fuck? And this is just football and basketball. The idea that these old ass niggas really would sit there and be like, yo, Curry, we do that to you. Bro, we're playing basketball. What are you trying to do to me? What are you trying to do to me, sir? Like, I'm just trying to hoop. Like, imagine if I go up there, let's say I'm the most suburban gate-kept motherfucker of all time, and I go up to hoop, and Omar is from the streets, that nigga hood nigga, and I'm dropping him the fuck off, and he like, but you won't, you're like, what? You're trying to fold me, nigga? I'm just trying to play a sport, but y'all are sitting there, yeah, bro, that's my kind of sports. It's not even playing a sport anymore. You're just hurting people. And human violence has been something entertainment for people, but at the end of the day, dog, that's not. I don't know.
Stage. That's what they signed up for.
He running from the grind. That's what it sounds like. I ain't gonna lie. It sounds like he running from the grind.
Apparently, that's what they get signed up for, bro. They signed up for. They signed up to not be able to walk the same. Bezos, that back pain you talking about sitting down?
Yo,
that nigga
signed up for it.
Them niggas, hey, not even that. Them niggas, they signed up to wake up with that kind of pain just in general because they got cracked back.
But they still go through it today. I understand. I don't even know the statistics to say that there's like less of these things going on just because the optics of the hits may look different. They still doing head-on collisions on a daily
they still
basis.
happen, but at least there's rules for it. I guess.
It's different when it's on accident versus when they taught a era of players that was on defense.
Thank you.
Lead with your head. Like that's a total different. Like I guarantee you, let me not say guarantee. I would assume that there are less injuries due to head-to-head collisions than there were 15 years ago.
I think that's
20
a fact.
years ago. I think I would think that it is because people are more conscious of tackling different, trying to tackle different. Now, yes, you still have your accidents. Ryan Shazier, Hamlin. You have your accidents of things that happen because you can't avoid it. There are unavoidable things. That's fine. But you literally had a legit era of people, generations of football players that were taught lead with the crown of your head.
Now that's a different era, though. That's a different era, though.
But
and that's the era I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Now I would disagree with that one. I don't think that's that specific era. That's like pre-95 type.
No,
that's in the clip. And that's not that far ago. That's like early 2000s. Thank you.
When I was growing up playing football, they used to teach. I started playing football in third grade. In third grade, they taught me how to tackle, lead with your head. And I stopped playing football.
I'm 90% sure I've heard that shit too. And I was not a football nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. Then where you and mind you, again, I can say
are in the South. I am in the South, so that it might.
I'm in the South. I'm in the South. I'm in the South too, and I've never heard somebody say lead with your head. But I'm pretty sure your coaches. How old were your coaches?
They were, assuming now, they were probably mid-30s, early 40s.
Pre-95 is when they grew up learning football. No, I don't disagree with you saying. I don't disagree with you saying overall. I don't think that's the specific era in which was like the thought process was lead with your head. But I'm not gonna totally disagree.
Yeah.
And sometimes we just need niggas to get knocked out though. I ain't gonna lie. Bring real football back. Let me give my little hot take of the week. It's just a calm little take.
Like 6.
Like 6 type shit. I don't got one that's too salacious this week. It's more expensive to be poor than it is to be rich. I say that to say buy it right the first time. Don't buy it right the second time. A lot of y'all buy it wrong the first time and try to be cheap and shit like that. You're just gonna end up buying it twice, man. You're gonna spend double the money.
That's why I bought my chair.
I was just gonna say that doesn't mean do it.
Oh, I get what
spend money all the time. Spend money all the time. Definitely do your research, but a lot of y'all try to cut corners and et cetera, and then you either underbuy or a lot of people just overbuy because they don't understand what the fuck is going on. I'm watching a lot of the 15 Pro videos too, and this is a big old point, but I'm watching a lot of the 15 Pro Max videos, and I'm like, man, y'all don't take ProRes log photos in any other situation, even if you have a regular camera. You don't need to spend that extra 2 bands. I didn't know iPhones was like 2 bands, 3 bands, 25. You can get up to 2,500.
Oh yeah, if you max it out, yeah.
If you get a 256, or they probably have the 512. They probably have 512s out now. So
yeah, my shit was 1,100, but after the trade-in, it went down to like 700.
512 Pro Max probably easy clearing 18.
No, they got the terabyte joint, and that shit.
GGs, yeah, definitely.
So if you there, like some people, you're just buying it just to buy it at that point, and there's no way that you can think that that's like okay. But for some people, that's okay. So, but yeah. At the end of the day, buy right the first time. Stop spending money 2 times.
No, I agree. My hesitation was at first, I thought you were implying that like motherfuckers need to just be able to do it or whatever. Because at that point, some people can't. But nah, if you have the ability to, and you chose to cut a corner, and then that thing breaks, I'm not 100% agree. I always tell people stop being stupid.
Sometimes you need to just go ahead and delay what you're doing too.
Yeah, that part too.
In order to get shit popping for real. Like if you can't get it right now in this second, just wait a couple months. Because what you're gonna do is you get what you can get right now, and then in a couple months you're gonna be buying another, camera or phone or whatever the case may be. Shit is stupid.
I do agree.
That's a fact. I agree.